right? And it's honestly funny to be a sales leader and a salesperson that not only sells this product, but also benefits from receiving it on the other end.
How can you enrich your database with content syndication, and how does that data affect a B2B organization? Lead agent Anna, take it away.
I think that's one of the things, honestly, that gets a little overlooked with content syndication is that with that lead that is engaged with your information, engaged with your content, and has said, I'm interested in knowing more about this. It's not just first name, last name, title, email address, all of the typical things that we keep trying to put on our shorter and shorter forms on our own websites. It's also, that active QA'd extra data that you get with a lead record, which is, the account information. What industry are they in, the demographics and firmographics. Additionally, especially in our experience, that layering of intent data that's outside of that first level of engagement that you get, what asset they looked at, what other assets they looked at, what ads they were hit with, things along those lines that happen with content syndication. But you get that intent level information that says, people at this company are actively searching for your specific solutions. And it's that enrichment is really, really empowering when you have the ability to really mine it and to help it build out, from the marketing side, segmented campaigns, right? You can start segmenting these content syndication leads just based off of the assets that they consumed. Do they prefer one type of messaging versus the other? How many products do you have? Is there potentially a shared persona between two products, and you see that they've engaged more so with this conversation than they have with that one or that asset versus the other? It allows for some really interesting opportunities for that segmentation there, and really massaging your messaging. I know that we talk about that a lot in marketing, is making sure that you have that on point messaging for the right contact at the right time, at their right place in the buyer's journey. This data enrichment that just comes with your content syndication leads really allows you to have the ability to do that with great visibility.
Yeah, and I think you're right there with it being overlooked, and I also think it could be misunderstood, right? Like having this accuracy and having these other touch points, especially as you're funneling out old or bad data and continuing to build that long-term ROI, can help you conduct quality and personalized messaging, right? Helps you prioritize which pieces of data or which leads are going to be the ones to attack on a weekly or monthly basis, right? Any type of enrichment is just going to aid in, essentially quality. So we actually can point to another client that we have, and we saw a 12x marketing ROI based upon just using intent data alone. Another single layer, but the more enrichment you can do into your database, the longer term you'll have and the more ROI you'll see.
So both sales and marketing teams clearly benefit from content syndication programs. Start debriefing the agents, Anna.
Obviously, brand awareness, right? Anytime you want to penetrate a new market, anytime your product marketing team goes, oh my gosh, we have this new feature, and you go, wow, that increases our total addressable market. Anytime you got to build up that database, this is like the number one approach to successful brand awareness and to getting your information, your thought leadership out into the masses, but to the right masses. This is also just a great opportunity, as I mentioned at the beginning, to build the database with viable contact information, with viable leads, right? Not just filling your database for the sake of filling your database and saying, check mark, we hit this number, but actually having one that contains people that either are going to be that quick hit turnaround sales opportunity, or those that are over the long term. You got to look at the whole buying community. Are they influencers now, but going to be in a position to purchase in 6 months? Are they decision makers now, but they're waiting for the budget to open up, right? It's about that long-term growth and getting that consistency within your marketing pipeline to feed into your sales pipeline.
Right. And it's honestly funny to be a sales leader and a salesperson that not only sells this product, but also benefits from, receiving it on the other end. And can't tell you enough how important it is to not waste time on data that's inaccurate, right? Data that doesn't have any touch points behind it. You're just hoping that you can land something, right? Being able to mold and customize and use your time wisely on a lead or data that's more enriched certainly leads to easier conversations throughout sales, more money being made, and then of course, ROI for the entire company. But it's just interesting to sell it and speak about it as if we don't use it as well. So it's just an interesting touch point.